Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my drive-by. Today I'm going to Tucker Grade. It's whatever that Cecilville Ridge or whatever it's. Forgot what it's called. Cecil, whatever. It's some state land, Department of Environmental Department of Conservation or whatever, over in Punta Gorda, Florida. You have a little range there, $3 a car. I go there usually to shoot. $3 ain't bad. You know, you can go outside, you can put targets up, and most of the time it's not that busy. And if it's not busy, it's even better because then it's easier to put your targets up and stuff like that. But I'm heading down there now, and you see, I'm gonna head down and do some shooting. And then we're going to be shooting the NIGHTHAWK Custom T3 compensated. So let's get started. There's a fishing during hunting season. They do have hunting. So let's get over here and pay our money. It's $3 a person. And they have car fees and stuff like this. You'll see a better view now because we're using my Panasonic Panasonic camcorder, which is much better. So here is the payment. Let's just slow down to 15. I don't know how many people are going to be here today, but we'll find out. Let's pull over here. See everything. We looked at my other ones, my other videos. This is a little bit better with this camera. So hold on, I'm gonna pay. Yeah, I just paid, and you get this little tag here. Okay, that just says you paid. You keep it on your dash there, and $3 per person, $6 per car, $75 for 10 to whatever people, and 150 people, it's X amount of dollars. So the range is down at the end of this, so I usually try to pop my hearing protection on ahead of time so I don't have to wait in a big line, but why be in a hurry for anything, I guess, right? Speed limit's 30. Slow down here a little. Like I say, this is there's hunting, there's fishing. You can see there's some water to the right there. You come out here during hunting season, and they got those big machines, those big I don't know what they are. They look like somebody took a frame of a car. Well, actually, just took the frame of a truck and put a flat piece on it. So it even says here, quail forever. I guess there's quail hunting. Clay shoot, youth shoot, field trail. I'm gonna be coming up here in a minute. We'll just see how busy it is. Usually it's not too busy, you know. I mean, I like the range, you know. Only time is when it's real busy. When it gets really packed out here, it's a pain in the ass. Because then, you know, you gotta sit and wait and all that. But usually I've gone here, there was like nobody here, one person. And that was great. I would just go put up a target and shoot. I've been here, you know, when you had to sit on the bench and wait or wait in line. But see, that's why if you come the weekend over here, it's going to be super packed. You know, I wouldn't mind if there's some guys in Southern Florida get like a shooting day together, you know, because they have like picnic benches over here. You can bring a lunch and stuff. Everybody bring a few different guns and they can all shoot them and try them. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't really hear anybody shooting, so it's either closed or quiet, but there's cars there, so it's not closed. I'm trying to look at the pistol. Yeah, I don't see many people in the pistol. There might be a handful of people. Looks like about 3-4 people. So looks pretty good. So we won't have a real long wait time. I don't know if I'll throw a target up. A lot of times I don't throw a target up if I gotta wait in line and stuff for everybody to stop firing and all that pain in the ass stuff. So we're coming in now, and here's the on the right is your shotgun rifle. You can see that on the right here. See it? And coming up here, the next one on the right, which, I think there's one person here. There's not that many people. Wow. Look how dead that is. One person. That's good. So we're going to go ahead and do some shooting now. And we'll be recording, buds. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
And I shot my T3 compensated guns. But you know, on a secondary note, I wanted to bring up a thing on compensated guns. Again, I cannot really say enough for compensated guns. Compensated guns are just like the best possible. I mean, for range guns, they're just, man, they're nice. I mean, I took that T3 out, that compensated NIGHTHAWK, and I cannot rave enough about it. It's just, it's so accurate. I mean, I got a bullseye with the gun, okay? A bullseye. I don't get bullseyes. I'm not a great shooter. That thing, a bullseye. And then I got a little, my eyes, I'm old, I got old eyes, so I started getting a little firing too much, not focusing, and then I started going a little bit all over the target. But when I did thoughtful shots, I was always within a half inch of the bullseye. And then I started shooting, and I literally chewed up the whole friggin' target. But definitely compensated guns, way to go. I don't know if my Wilson Combat can be compensated. I don't know if you can compensate that, boy, but if you could compensate that gun, that would be sweet. That'd be a very nice handling gun. And don't forget, you can always get another barrel. You know what I mean? That's not a big deal. But the compensation, I don't care what anybody says, just really helps in the ability of the handling of the gun. The Schumann barrels are really nice because they got really big ports on the end of them. It's not fully on the end. If there is some area for the bullets to go through, so it's not like a screw-on, But they got some big ports. They make a good barrel. That compensated Schumann barrels, are definitely. So there's a few people that will do the builds for your gun if you take it out. They'll do some builds, and they'll cut them and put compensated barrels. But the problem now is getting the Schumann barrel is not an easy feat. The company's going through some financial problems. It's not problems with their barrels. I just think it's the individual and health and stuff like that. He's having some problems with it. But I've shot a lot of compensated guns. I'm no expert, but I've shot all the compensated Smith & Wesson 500s they make. I've shot, compensated. I'm going to group these together, ported, compensated, all the same. But I'm talking about ones that have physical parts of the barrel, have ports in them, not add-ons, okay? I've shot a shitload of compensated Desert Eagles. I've shot, like I say, the NIGHTHAWK Custom compensated. I've shot Springfield Armory that was magna-ported. I've shot a Glock 21SF that was quadra-ported. So I've shot 21C from the factory, the Glock, 17C from the factory, 19C, I think it was a 23C, and a 20C. And I've had a lot of those and shot them, and I'm telling you, the compensation really helps. A lot of people say, oh, it's going to blind you and all that. I think that's really an old wives' tale. It's not going to blind you. I mean, if you're going to shoot a gun, you probably get one or two shots off. Maybe for a duty cop, they might not want a compensated gun. But for the average individual, that's going to give you a lot better accuracy. I mean, I can guarantee at probably 21 feet, I can hit what I'm shooting at with the compensated gun. Now 45, don't forget, it's not a real powerful cartridge, but it's got enough gases and the compensated will help it. So when you compensate it, it makes it feel like a 40 Smith & Wesson. That much less recoil, I would say.